made him jump out of the crate.
Oh crap, I have to do something now. So, all of you notice as Melise releases their sunlight, the vampires all shriek in horror and start to look a lot worse for the wear.
They're all having a nice freak out right now, trying to get away.
They are absolutely having meltdowns. Hold on, I have possibly. Okay. Because I need that's something I needed to have been tracking the last round. I did not catch that you decided to go ahead with it. So, this should have happened on each of the vampires' turns. Sorry about that. They are recoiling in horror from the sunlight as their skin begins to smoke and burn. Number 2 and number 4 are now bloodied.
Yeah, that's why I ended up casting Turn Undead, because sunlight didn't do anything to them.
No, it did. I forgot to count it as the round went on, but that's why 2 and 4 are now bloodied. Any of them, when they're in sunlight, take 20 damage at the beginning of their turn.
Oh, Jesus. Right, that's ouch.
So they've taken 40 damage so far from it.
We could just stand around here and just not do anything.
Crazy
and let the sun kill them.
Yeah, you are definitely not useless in this fight.
They're taking 40 damage and they're not dead.
We will be soon.
Well, no, we've only gone one round.
Yeah.
So actually 1 and 2.
I'm on my second round.
We are on.
Yeah, okay. So hang on. So 1 and 2 should have taken 20 more. Okay. 2 is looking real bad. 1 definitely looks bad. 4 is bloodied. 1 and 2 are beyond bloodied. That's why when you weren't going to cast it, I was like, no, I swear to God, if they don't do it, I will be upset.
Yeah. I had already done it.
Yeah, we did it. We did it when we opened the crates at the beginning of or at the end of the last session.
Okay.
Because the room was dark when we went in.
Yeah. So when there's sunlight on them, they take 20 damage at the beginning of their turn.
Is anybody hurt?
Not yet.
Got a minor scratch. Nothing worth spending anything on.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that's all by himself. Number 3.
Okay.
How high are those stacks? Like, can I get him?
Oh, 3's not on a stack. He's on the floor.
Yeah, how high are the stacks? Can I get him? Is from where I'm at.
Wait, which one are you going after?
The one to the bottom left, south, for southernmost one, all by himself.
Oh, that one's not on top of anything. Oh, how high? Like, are you trying to cast around the? I
want to see if I can hit him with something from where I am to him. Like, is he laying on the ground? Like,
line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at him. And I have to roll twice because I did not double click it. No, Diana, you walk on the keyboard, honey. You're not so smart with that.
The line of sight rules, I believe, from Gloomhaven are if you can see any part of their square if you can draw a line from any part of your space to any part of their space, you have line of sight on them.
And what did I roll? Come on, Diana, you can't get on the desk, honey.
I think of line of sight being more like a cone because that's how human eyes work.
Does 14 hit?
Does a 14 hit? I don't believe it does. No.
Okay, so I do not do that. Diana, I know, honey. You're driving me nuts, though. I'm gonna hit him with Sacred Flame. I need a DC 14 Dexterity save, please. as my bonus action.
You need a what? Sorry about that.
A DC 14 dexterity save, please.
Okay.
Damn. All right, that's it for me.
Okay. D, it is your turn. You have got number 4 backed into a corner.
All right, I'm going to slash his ass.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right. So let's see. He's already got Slayer's Prey on him, so I'm gonna roll this one. All right, that should hit. So this is gonna be the damage plus another D6 for Slayer's Prey. So total of 16 there. So extra attack. That one's gonna miss. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to unarmed strike. Maybe I'm gonna slash a couple times and I'm gonna kick him in the nads. So here's a kick, direct kick to the nads. Oh! Alright. That's it for me.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I failed to hit him in the nads.
Damn. Okay, but that great sword hit. Hit connect.
Hopefully he'll die on his turn. We'll see. He's coming up soon. He might die on his turn.
Let's see here. Number 3 is up against the wall. And as Melissa's sunlight hits them, is now bloodied. Number 4 takes another big hit from the sunlight. Does not look good. And Theodore, we are on you.
All right. I think I'm going to focus on the crowded room and worry about the other guy later. So I'm going to actually... which was the number you said was not looking very good just now?
That is... Looking the worst is number 2.
Okay. I'm going to throw out a Scorching Ray, and we're going to target 2, 1, and 4. So I'm going to roll 3 different attacks here.
Okay. First one hits. Second one hits. Third one misses.
Okay, so only 1 and 2 will take damage.
Okay.
This one goes to 2. And this goes to 1. That's 5.
Okay.
Are both 1 and 2 still standing?
They are still standing. Neither one look very good. They are writhing in pain from the sunlight. You can see just their skin splitting open. You can probably smell burning flesh.
Excellent. Let's bring some more. Bonus action, Firebolt cantrip at number 2.
Okay.
More burning, please.
Burn!
Okay,
I
17
like barbecue.
hits.
Barbecue vampire. 4 fire. You guys would just see like streaks of flame coming out of my hands and book, just like curving around everything.
Which one were you throwing that at?
That was number 2.
Okay, let's see here. Number 5 is as far away as they can get. Burns a little bit more. The entire room is filled with smoke that smells like rotting flesh. Number 6. A little more damage from that fire. Well, not fire, sunlight. And Yeah, you are in a room full of screaming, burning, terrified vampire spawn trying to get as far away from Melise as possible. Bork, we are up to you.
Stabby stab
And
with the pointy.
okay, yeah, you've got number 6 up against the wall.
Okay. Oh, fuck yes. Oh. Crit, so that should be
So
16 points of damage.
thank you.
Is it still living?
It's still up.
Oh, not for much longer. Key point.
It ain't
I'll
looking
do
good.
Flurry of Blaze. I get to do this
Like Eagle
twice because it does 2 attacks. Alright, that's 1.
Ooh.
Not 2, so that is 12 points of force damage. Is it still going?
The 12 points of force damage.
Yes.
It is barely hanging on. Like
Oh.
if you gave it a dirty look, it would fall over.
I don't have a dirty look to give. Because I can only use Flurry of Blows on the bonus section. Alright, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. Lewin, we are back to you.
We'll finish number 2 off.
Okay? Alright, 18 hits, 6 damage. Oh, how do you want to do it?
+3. Just gonna casually walk up to him while he's running and trying to get away, and just jab the spear right through the back of his skull.
Nice.
Turn to number 1, point the spear at him. You're next.
It's his third fang, the spear coming out of his mouth.
Okay. Alright. Number 1 begins to writhe in the flames.
Right.
You see flashes of just blackened, rotting bone coming out of its body as number 1 is destroyed by sunlight.
Woo! Burn, ashes. Like that
Well,
scene
good,
from
nice.
Interview with the Vampire where they're in the well.
Mm-hmm.
Love that scene.
Okay. Melissa, are you back? Or do you want me to take your turn? Because I can't. Okay.
They said to cast Sacred Flame and then
Yeah,
Guiding.
Sacred Flame and Guiding Bolt. At disadvantage because they're in sunlight.
Okay.
Just a minute. Second. Okay. And we are casting at disadvantage. One for you again. No. Okay.
Been suddenly attacked by a giant paper monster.
Yes. Okay. And okay. Spells. Sacred Flame. That's actually a dex save, so. That saves. And Guiding Bolt. And then second time. Oh, it went to my Avery feed, but let's see here. I believe they hit. Yeah, even with disadvantage, rolled an 18 and a 17, so that Guiding Bolt hits, and I will roll damage. Let's see here. Alright, Louise is going at number 3 with that Guiding Bolt for 19 damage.
Ooh, that was a good roll. 6 by 5 3. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Thanks,
Okay.
Avery.
And D, it is your turn.
All right. D is gonna say, "Go back to hell," and then he's going to hopefully finish this fucker off. So already has. I don't know. Saw the 20 flash for a second
Yeah.
there, so that's a.
I've never seen the anime or read the manga or whatever the original property is of Vampire Hunter D, but I know the art. And like,
Yeah, the
I
art
don't
is
know, I
amazing.
guess I assumed he'd have like, because the way he's drawn, I expected like a nice refined way of speaking, so I like your take on this.
He doesn't say much actually, but he
He's-
has like
He's very soft spoken.
he's soft spoken and kind of like he's soft spoken and doesn't say much at all. Is actually really mild mannered. But then he does get into kind of a rage mode where he'll start like when he's talking shit with other monsters, he might get a little bit growly and grumbly, and it's a little different when he's in battle mode. He's slightly
Okay.
different.
Alright.
All right, so that's attack 1 there. So that's a total
18
of
damage.
18. Yep. And then get him again with a extra attack. Yep. Let's see how that pops off. Another 11. And then I still have bonus action unarmed strike. So I'm going to kick him in the nads again.
You don't need it. How do you want to do
Oh,
it?
I don't need to kick him in the nads. All right. Yeah, I say.
I mean, you can. If you want to say you nad kicked him to death.
No, I think what I'm gonna do is like when I slash and I stab through him, while he's like skewered on the end of my greatsword, I'm gonna turn him like towards the like I'm gonna skewer him through the back, and then I'm gonna turn him towards a Melisse and kind of like move his body towards the source of the sunlight until his body just crumbles into ashes off my sword. So I'm gonna walk him towards the sunlight until he crumbles to ashes.
Nice.
And in which case, I suppose I'll probably have moved a little bit then out of the corner. Again, this is inspired by D, but not the actual D. One of the many iterations of D that might exist in the multiverse.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, I recognize the art because like everyone I hung out with in high school or college was a Vampire Hunter D fan. I just never
Yeah.
didn't get into it.
Yeah, D himself is this really stoic kind of like lone sort of like wanderer guy. But he's mixed in with also like Alucard, who has a lot more of like this kind of like much more of like a exuberant kind of personality. And then also if you like
Okay.
kind of bring in there like Blade, that sort of thing, like he's obviously a little of his gruffness probably comes from a Blade inspiration. I'd bet.
Okay. That always bothered me. Because, like, don't get me wrong, Black Panther was a great movie, but everyone was like, oh my god, it's the first black lead Marvel character. It's like everyone forgot Blade.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it was not the same. I guess studio maybe the right.
MCU,
wasn't
It
the-
I
didn't.
guess
It didn't really
Yeah.
look like a superhero movie. Like, I mean, it had like superhero properties, but it wasn't like the glitz and glamoury superhero Marvel movie you expect.
But Blade's a Marvel
No.
property.
It absolutely
It
is,
is-
and it was
it
a
is a Marvel property.
fantastic movie. The first one. I showed that
Yeah,
to
the
my
first
kid.
one
It
was
blew
so
his
good.
mind. Blew his mind. But yeah, everyone's like, yeah, completely forget about Blade, and that's just. I think it's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Well, they're remaking one. They're at
Oh, God.
they're making a new one.
Yeah, that doesn't bring me.
Marsha Ali is the lead.
Hmm.
Anyway, who's next?
Okay. Let's see here. 3. Number 3. Number 3 is still caught in words. Number 3 is still caught in the cleric's sunlight and begins to smoke and dissolves into ash. 4. Oh no, 4 is already off. Sorry about that. That puts us up to 5, who is up in the corner. 5 takes some more fire damage. And 6. Bork. You see 6 is very much on fire in front of you. Starts to burst into flames, but you are still going to get in 1 turn on him, so you go ahead.
Stabby stab with the pointy stick. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's
Okay.
okay. That's 9 points of damage, or no,
All right.
8 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, I think just kind of stab him and hurl him into the corner with the other guys, as all its bits and pieces go everywhere. And then I will take some of its ash of its, whatever it is, and smear it across my face as a marking of victory.
Oh, you're back? Okay, all of the vampire spawn except for number 6. No, sorry, number 5, who's kind of run up into the corner there. Yeah, 5 is the only one remaining up. Everyone have a minute to say goodnight to my kid. Oh, those are the numbers I count. Those are called hit points. And I'm... That's pizza crust. Do you want some? Those are called hit points. I use them to track when my friends kill monsters.
Hey V, how many hit points are left?
Dad, I want just this.
I tried.
Yeah, so my friends and I tonight, because we have that game where we tell stories, we're killing vampires.
She doesn't quite know her numbers yet. She
And
can
I,
count them, but reading them is different.
I gotcha.
we're working on it. Okay. Only 5 is remaining up. Loon, we are over to you.
Alright. I can't see. 5 is all the way out in that northern corner?
Yeah. He's in the corner. He's sort of scrambled up into a corner that's full of crates and boxes.
She's still in the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna hold an action. If he comes towards me, I'll attack. But I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna watch him die.
um, Melise, there is one vampire spawn left up. Alone in the corner. It is your turn.
Can I have a DC 14? I think it's, was it wisdom or dex?
I think it's for.
It
What do
is
you- are
DC
you-
14 save. I'll let you know which one later. Oh, yes, you needed to roll.
I think it's dex.
Dex. Alright, and can I have a DC 14 whiz? I'm gonna shoot two cantrips at it.
What is their wisdom? It's not very good. Oh, it's, yeah, they've got a little bit, I guess.
Nice. Taking damage, so I'm gonna roll 2d12. I'm doing Toll the Dead. Does it not work on undead?
I feel like it might not. Let me look.
It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say
Oh, it doesn't
anything.
say anything? Oh, no, it does. Cast away. What spell am I thinking of? I don't know, but yeah, cast it.
I'm trying to. 'Cause it doesn't automatically do the D12s. Oh, come on! 8 points of damage.
Okay, anything else?
That is it.
Sounds so upset. You're doing 20 points of damage every time they have a turn.
Not me, it's the amulet.
Yeah, you've probably done like 100 something points of damage. How many turns has it been?
I
Done like
think
hundreds points of damage.
we're on round 4, and that's so technically, if you've got 6 vampire spawn, Melise is doing 120 damage per round.
Although we're killing them faster.
Serious hit points is what I'm taking from this.
Yeah, we would have had a very tough battle on our hands if we would have done this
Not had the
without
sunlight.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, their hit points are double what mine are.
Okay.
Yeah, which means that we need to probably make sure that we keep track of or that we're very careful with the charges on that thing. We need to make sure that we keep 5 on it. We keep 5 around.
Not today.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
be
this is-
judicious.
This is a big battle in Strahd. This is one of your milestones. So there's
Yeah.
something there's like a final piece of the puzzle involving this shop. I won't say what it is, but once that's done, you guys will level up.
Let's
Okay,
go.
cool, so-
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do the
Find out.
chapter end.
Let's go.
Who's next?
Okay.
Is that for me?
D, we're at you.
Has it died yet? It has not.
Number 5. No, it is not dead yet.
Okay. D is going to charge in there with the desire to kill vampires, because that's his thing. So he's gonna go in there and get after it. Die, motherfucker.
Okay. Mostly, if you wanted to get right up in its business, I would have asked for a athletics check to climb, but you've got spider climb, so you're good.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
D
can
acts
chase him.
all freaking weird, and
Yeah, I'll go chase him down wherever he goes.
Yeah. So there you are. You're up the combat riser.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up on the wall and be like, "You can't get away from me."
Yeah,
I
I
got
literally
spider climb.
bought these because of you.
Nice. All right, so there's 11 on that one.
Okay.
Still alive?
Just.
Not if I can help it.
Kick to the mans.
All right.
10.
All right. How do you want to do it?
I'm gonna run up there and then from behind the wall, I'm going to basically kick and shove them out of the corner, and then so that they're lying on the floor, and we all get to watch. Like, I'm gonna get them out of the corner by getting between the wall and them, and then like launching them out of the corner, and then we're gonna watch them burn on the floor.
Nice. Okay. You all watch the vampires burn down to ash. The room is singed and charred, but you're all, you know you've taken care of them. You are out of battle.
He is gonna sniff and go, "Smells like victory."
Smells like my ass.
All right.
Actually, it smells like burnt hair and flesh. You were.
That does smell like victory to me.
Yes, very good.
That is
So
very good.
we are on the upper floor, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
we need to find out why there were 6 vampire spawn here.
I believe there was.
But he said that they were paying him. They kind of took it over.
Yeah, but why here, and why were they paying? Like, we need to find out more information on what's going on here. I
Yeah,
guess
it
is
seemed
what I
to
should
me
say.
like Strahd is trying to set up little like base camps in the little towns.
Can I investigate the room?
Do you think there's more
Yeah,
of
Wait,
them?
I'm not
Sorry,
proficient.
one
Anybody
second.
proficient in investigation want to investigate the room?
I believe I am. Yes.
D,
I can investigate.
D, do you think there's more of them
Ooh,
than just these?
I mean, these are crates. There are coffins downstairs.
that is true.
We don't know
So,
about
yeah.
that yet.
No, I'm
I would
saying,
like, to actually
like, do you-
inspect the crates because like that is kind of weird that that's where they jump out of. Like, why are they all waiting in these crates to ambush us? What other signs do we see in this room? Like, was with this weird coordinated ambush?
well, the question I wanted to know is, like, D, do you think there's more than one of these, like buildings? Like, is this
Yeah,
just the only
my-
one
my
here, or is
suspicion-
there more? Do you think there's
Well,
more
I
sites
don't
like
know.
this elsewhere?
I don't know if I'll be able to get that understanding from examining a single room, but let's pocket that question for the owner.
Yeah, well, I think the owner split. But so what we at the end of the last one. But my thought is, clearly these vampire spawn. These are just vampire children. They didn't have the wherewithal to organize this and to set up a little colony here.
They
More
children?
a more. Well, I mean, they're spawn. They're vampire spawn, right? They're not like.
Yeah, they're not
full-on,
full-fledged
like, powerful
vampires yet.
They're not full-on vampires, right? So that's the thing is that like these are essentially like vampire spawn. They probably couldn't have pulled this off on their own. There has to be a more powerful vampire that was setting up this as some sort of den for them. So, because obviously they paid for it. They knew what they were doing. They stole the bones. We do need to still find the bones. They're somewhere up here. So they stole the bones in order to make this town unsafe from Strahd. And now they moved in a vampire group. There's an organization happening. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the one for this town. Maybe there's more in this town. I wouldn't doubt it if the other towns like Barovia also have these getting set up right now.
So we need to ask that man downstairs about who's moving these crates.
Oh, the man
Let's go.
downstairs has bailed.
Yeah, let's go find the records.
All right, so the room that you're in, Theodore, you find.
I'll cast guidance. You don't need it.
He already rolled a 26. He's good. You find, and you split. You very carefully, with great trepidation, split open the crates that vampire spawn has not jumped out of, and you just find just general old junk, woodworking tools. Nothing of note.
Okay, and lots of lumber and stuff like that is up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
It's a tinderbox.
Just for me, yes. Alright, I'll relay
There's
this.
nothing interesting here. Let's keep moving on. We should scour this place for records of who this person's been doing business with, and any other evidence that we could use to figure out, the network, the vampire network that was happening.
Okay. So yeah, you are welcome to go room by room. He's checking if I have the coffin maker's shop. up in maps yet.
The whole thing up. Okay.
Yeah.
I
But you
posted
say
a
you-
link to them earlier.
Yeah, if you scroll back, there is something up there.
But... I have it right here.
It appears there is a small living quarters.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that until we open the door.
Yeah.
So let's, I guess we'll go explore the rest of the rooms. We're on the upper floor now, right? So let's check out the rest of the rooms on the upper floor.
The first one that you would go into that's sort of higher up on the map. That is right. Okay. So that's a bedroom. There's a bedchamber with a cot, several very well-made pieces of furniture. There is a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
Yeah, let's see. A bookshelf, huh? That's probably a good place to find stuff. Let's look at the bookshelf.
Take a look at the bookshelf. You find some rather old-looking books. They are storybooks and carpenter's manuals that looks like they might have been handed down from previous generations.
Old valuable books. Well, if Vanny was here, we'd say, "Hey, look at all the cool old books."
I will let her know, and if there's anything I need to retcon that she did with the books, I will add it, because that's worth telling.
Yep. If there are cool old books here, then maybe we grab some of the coolest ones.
Yeah. Okay. So what else? You got a table,
Anything on
chair,
the table?
and pardon me?
Is there anything on the table?
On the table. There's an open carpentry manual, some, wood shavings, some tools, like he might have been, engraving something, like he was working on a small wood project.
Okay. Nothing like shipping orders or anything like that.
No. Anyone want to look anywhere else in the room?
How about the wardrobe?
Okay. Yeah, you open up the wardrobe.
And you enter Narnia.
Yes! There's a lovely fawn named Mr. Tumnus. Yeah, you... I was so traumatized as a child by the death of Aslan.
Oh, really?
But, okay, when I was a full-on adult and the most recent live-action Chronicles of Narnia came out, I had to leave the room during that scene.
Oh, you're talking about the old one, because the old one was really pretty graphic.
Yeah. Those books were just very dear to me in childhood. I think my parents gave me a set of them for my baby shower so I can read them to V.
They're a good series.
But
They are
traumatized
classic.
by that damn lion. Okay. Yeah. So give me a perception check, and give yourself guidance.
I will assist him on this perception check. So
Okay.
Can he have advantage?
Hold on a second. I gotta go find my.
What was that?
I would like to assist him on this perception check. I would like to look also. So can I give him advantage, or do you want me to roll?
You roll with advantage.
Okay.
Like, I
Alright.
picture you're maybe standing behind him, like, hey, look in there. Hey, check that out. Okay.
One of these.
So,
Okay.
you find a secret compartment in the base of the wardrobe.
Woo!
You find 2 bags.
One is weed and mushrooms. One is weed and one is mushrooms.
Yes. Now we're speaking my language.
All right. Well, that calls for bubbles.
Oh, I turned it off. You guys fucked me up.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm all right. I know my limits, and I I have the ability to turn it
So
off.
I find 2 bags. All right. Let's. What's inside the bags?
Yeah, 2 sort of canvas sacks. Okay. The first one contains a full human skeleton's worth of bones.
Gruesome. That's gross. But that is
Uh,
actually what we needed. That's the bones we were looking for, right? The bones of the saint there or whatever.
Yes, you have found the bones of Saint Andrel.
Uh-huh.
The
Sweet.
next bag is smaller and made of better cloth. I'm just going to be dramatic at this part because this is one of my favorite parts from Curse of Strahd.
Woo! All right, go for it.
You notice it's full of coins. You find 30 pieces of silver. All of those coins bear the profiled visage of Strahd von Zarovich.
Ugh. So now we know what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
So
how do we know-
Strahd clearly paid for this to happen. So now we have our answers. This is Strahd's MO. He's trying to take over the town and put little vampire units in clandestine vampire units in each place.
Wait, if we don't know what Strahd looks like, how do we know that's Strahd on the coins?
Probably said Strahd. Like,
That is a good question.
Yeah, there probably might have like his name kind of around it. Like, you know how
Let-
like on American money
Strahd we
there will
trust.
be a president and it says underneath who it is?
Yep. Encircled with in Strahd we trust. I get it.
All right. So I think it's pretty clear what's been going on here. I think I'll take the bones and hand them to our death cleric here.
Oh, we need to put them back in the.
We need to
In
put
the
them back,
church.
but I figure, no better handler for the bones
Oh,
than
absolutely.
our holy person of death.
Absolutely.
That yeah,
So-
Strahd got the coffin maker to betray his church for 30 pieces of silver.
That's really cheap.
Hey, when you need
He's,
money, sometimes you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it wasn't much. So clearly, but that's the thing though. The same story came from the Gravedigger. They're so downtrodden now that they're willing to do very terrible things for a very small amount
We
of
need
money
to-
for Strahd.
We need to help these people so they can have some hope again.
Yeah, they're very under his thumb. So let's go, I guess, check the next room over. And also, there's the coffins downstairs that we should make sure are empty. One other thing that occurred to me that to look for is, I guess it probably doesn't matter. We know where they came from, but it might help us narrow down maybe some things. Should we look for markings on the crates
Yes.
that the vampires
I
busted out
feel,
of?
I feel as if these things are crates and they may be being shipped somewhere. So
Yeah, they shipped these vampires here. These vampires didn't walk here in the middle of the day,
Right.
And they probably, if they were in crates, then they shipped them here. So we should try to find their travel. We should try to find shipping logs or
Yeah,
look
see-
for markings on the crates.
we can see how long these things have been here. If they get moved quickly, maybe we should stake this place out and see who comes a knocking.
Maybe, perhaps we should pretend to work here.
We could do that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
maybe.
Because the guy left.
Yeah, 'cause we're
Yeah.
we are an inconspicuous bunch.
Well,
Hmm.
some of us aren't.
Well, some of us aren't. Actually, I think none of us are. Is there anybody here who's somewhat normal human? No, none of us are humans.
No, I am.
I am, but when you
Oh,
look
you're
in
a
my
human.
eyes,
Okay,
you
there's
know
two
I'm a
humans.
little different.
Yeah.
We got a couple of
Hey.
humans. Okay.
The next room you head into, which is there at the bottom of the map, it's a kitchen. Nothing remarkable. It's a square table surrounded by shelves of provisions.
Would anybody care to make a snack?
Yes. Is there food here?
Yes.
If it is of at least edible quality, I would like to eat some because I'm hungry.
Okay.
Orc is
yeah,
gonna make a snack.
I got the munchies.
Okay. Because I, your DM, am a bit high. I really just want to say, like, yeah, you find like some Ritz bits, you know, some Cheez-Its.
Fuck yeah, Ritz
Good
bits.
stoner snack.
Ritz bits. I haven't had those in forever.
Yeah. Peanut butter ones or cheese?
Oh, gotta be the peanut butter ones.
I mean, I'm good with either one, but it depends on my mood. Do I want
Yeah.
some
Yeah, I buy
cheese
the
or
peanut butter ones for my kid, but I occasionally sneak them.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do a big bag of the peanut butter ones. I gotta do a little bag of the cheese ones.
Okay.
All right, downstairs then.
Yes.
After the snacking is done.
So downstairs. Oh, I've not been able to find townhouse flip sides, and I'm really upset. Okay. Okay, you go downstairs. That would empty you out into area A. So arranged sort of haphazardly around the floor of this room are 13 wooden coffins.
Is it like a showroom?
You'd have to investigate to find out. But yeah, it does
Okay.
appear to be sort of a, the coffins appear to be sort of on display.
All right.
Let's check the coffins before we leave.
Yeah, I think we should open them.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna be kind of ready. Dee's gonna have a stake in each hand as somebody opens it, basically.
I suggest we do not
gonna
open these
assume-
alone if we open them in pairs.
One person opens while D stands hovering over
Yes.
with stakes in his
Yes.
hand.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
open.
So we tag
I'll
team
open.
these.
I'll open it with my left hand, hold my spear in my right.
Okay.
Like
So
mid.
Bork and D, I think you were the first ones who wanted to open a coffin. I'm just picturing D just like double fisting stakes. So if the vampire really gets out of pocket, you could just like stab him repeatedly with both hands.
It'd be like playing the drums.
Yeah. Okay. DC 15 strength check to open the coffin.
Flex 'em, Bork.
I
Oh, is Mork doing it?
I mock at thee. With my last breath I spit at thee.
Oh no, Lewin, you get your crate next.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
gonna
I
start
think
preparing the next one. Dee will walk over there.
I think I ripped the top off.
The hinge
Yeah,
is
so
off.
Bork just like with one finger just flips open the lid on the coffin. As it opens, it reveals that it is empty.
Okay.
Okay.
I sheepishly put the lid of the coffin down on the ground. It's like they don't make them like they used to.
So there are 13 coffins in the room. You have found one to be empty.
Alright.
Okay. Lewin, you are up next, buddy, opening a coffin. Sort of, yeah,
Well-
you
Well, I had envisioned that I'd be like with the other two. You know, with Bork and D, kind of ready
okay.
as I was opening it.
All
I'll
right.
give
Yeah.
him one
D is going to be
one
standing
ball.
there next to it. D just walks over to the next one that you're standing next to, and now he's ready to stab whatever's in there. So,
Yeah.
your
Okay.
turn to open.
So
You guys,
give me a
we could
strength
just go right down the line.
Oh no.
Crit failed.
So Lewin
Oh.
can't get the coffin open.
Drink.
Can I give him advantage? Can I help him out and say like I see that he's struggling?
Forks
Or-
can-
Hey,
No,
buddy.
wait. Bork goes over and says, "Dude, it's locked."
like maybe your hand slipped,
Yes.
and
It's locked. He just flicks a switch, and it's like, "Oh, there it is. Now it's unlocked. Try that."
yeah, try again.
Put your back into it.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's fucking go.
Drink
Redemption.
again. Damn. All right. Well, hell, now I'm gonna get
So
drunk.
once Bork opens it, you all but sling the thing across the room.
Thanks, Bork.
You open that one.
It's all in the hips. It is all in
And,
the hips.
You see that the inside of it is very elaborate. There's, sort of a decorative casket liner and some silk flowers in it. But that is it. So there are 11 coffins remaining in the room. Would anyone else like to try one?
YOLO.
Everybody roll one. Let's just see who's got strength and who doesn't.
Oh, I don't, but I'll roll it anyway.
But I mean, also, you just fought a bunch of vampire spawn and you're in a room with 13 coffins. If it were
Yeah.
me, I would want to check all of them.
Yeah.
Let's check.
Ooh, buff time.
Okay. Theodore, yeah, you open a coffin, and it reveals nothing but a black lacquered lining. Appears to have been recently dusted. There is nothing in it. Melise, you rolled a strength check. You gave yourself guiding. Melise, as you
Oh man,
slip
again.
Bork, I got another one that's locked.
How do you unlock it again? I forgot.
Just a moment here. Melise, you put your hand into it, put your back into it. You get the coffin open. Just as it opens, you see a long blue tongue lash out at you. It's a mimic. What would you like to do?
Oh shit. Nice.
I knew it.
Is it
I'm
is it
gonna
from the
fucking attack
message?
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna, 'cause I never remember to do this, which I don't know why. It's a freebie. Where is it? It's a divine
Because
paladin
you were the one who
thing.
told me put in more mimics. I was like, that's a really good idea. Because Curse of Strahd is really into collecting certain objects.
I had a feeling this was a result of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a spell slot. Never mind.
Well set up because there's just a bunch of coffins.
Oh, I'm rolling damage first, not to hit. Hold on.
I just figured if it's so specific that there's 13 of them, let's play coffin whack-a-mole.
Because that's pretty much what Bork was about to start doing. Was just start, yeah.
So 20 to hit, and then.
We're no longer
4
opening.
damage.
We are smashing.
Okay.
Ah.
Roll damage first, so 10 damage.
Okay, I see 10 damage. Okay. Okay. Do you want a bonus action?
Yeah. I do.
And that
Yeah.
gift reminds me, Anda, we need to make a plan to see the Dungeons and Dragons movie at the end of March.
Yes. I have the theater with the reclining seats near me.
We should all go see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Get a DC 14 deck save, please.
Okay. I don't have any example checks.
I hope it's a good movie. I'm not expecting, Oscar-winning
I'm not
performances.
expecting a masterpiece.
I just want to be entertained. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
want a
laugh
good
at stuff
popcorn
because
movie.
we do that. I want to
Yes,
laugh because
it's a
we
good
do
thing.
that. That's what I want.
Yeah, I just want to be entertained. I hope it's a good movie. I hope it's a fun, good
Okay.
movie.
Melise, we're going to have the Mimic put one attack on you. Then we will go back to whatever everyone else is doing. since mostly we're checking coffins, I'm not putting an initiative on this. I at least have some list in the chat of who's doing what. But anyway, Melise, yeah, this thing is gonna attack you twice. It's gonna try to bite you, and it's gonna try to whoop you with its pseudopods.
Alright, bring it. Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
Okay.
It's trying hard. It got
It's
you.
tougher than I am.
Okay, so here is... You are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage, 8 piercing damage, and then I have to roll separately for the acid damage.
Oh shit. Damn.
And 2 acid damage. Okay.
Alright.
Get back to...
Ouch.
Who is doing what here?
You might need a
Theodore,
rest
you
after
open
this,
the
huh?
coffin.
Yeah.
Okay, so Melise is getting their ass whooped by a mimic. Bork, you open another coffin. You fling open the lid. It is empty.
You know what, do I have a reaction?
Gonna go stabby stab with the mimic.
Okay, so yeah, so as you see this, that'll kind of do that after someone checks a coffin. You do see Melise getting attacked by a mimic. What would you like to do?
I would like to attempt to grab the coffin that I have and use it as a weapon and smash the mimic.
Okay, is that a improvised weapon?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna smash
Do you
a
have
coffin
tavern
with another
brawler
coffin.
feat?
Pardon? Say again?
Do you have a tavern brawler or anything that would give extra damage to an improvised weapon?
No, just an angry half-orc.
Okay, cool.
Unarmed strike, I believe?
No, I think there's something different. Hang on.
Okay. I don't do this very often, but I figured it's right there.
I mean, if you think about it, a couple of us could team up and we could like pick up a coffin and drop it on the other coffin and smash it.
See, that's
That
why
sounds
this
like-
is fun.
This
Okay.
sounds like a fun attack. What do you think? Do you want to do that, Bork? Like, D grabs one side of a coffin, you can grab the other, and we just
Okay.
run over, we pick it up and run over, and we drop it on top of the mimic.
So this is actually
You
at
already said.
improvised weapons are at my discretion. I'm gonna paste this in here.
Okay, cool.
So I can
Okay.
kind of decide what you're doing with it. Okay. It is okay. If it's similar to an actual weapon, it can be treated as such. Given the size of a half-orc and the size of a coffin, I am going to have you wield the coffin as a great club.
Okay. 1 second. Alright. Need to know if it is... It's melee, simple, okay. Then I will use my, it will be the same with my spear, my pointy stick attack, so I'm just going to roll that, and then we will roll damage. Actually, it's the same as my pointy stick two-handed, so.
Okay.
There we go. I'm not raging, I'm just doing this normally.
Okay. Yes, you try to beat the mimic with the coffin, and you connect. So, Melise, just as this coffin that, turned out to be a mimic, jumped out and bit you, as you are noticing how much pain you're in, Bork runs in and hits the coffin with another coffin.
Yep,
Thanks, buddy.
anything for you.
Okay.
I will do a key strike, though. I'll do flurry of blows. So basically, I come in charge with the
Part of me
coffin.
feels like you use it like a battering ram or something.
Yeah, and then I do like a double kick or something.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. Yes.
Oh!
Drink.
Okay, so it would be 12 points of damage.
All right. The mimic is bloodied.
It needs to do a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
DC 14.
Mimics are actually have a condition immunity to being prone.
I kind of figured, but I tried.
It's already laying on the ground.
Yeah. All right. Would anyone else in the party at this time? So we so far out of 13 coffins, we have found four empty coffins and a mimic. Your cleric and your half orc now are fighting a mimic. What would anyone else in the party like to do?
Assist.
All right. Oh, you're assisting with the mimic. Okay.
More evil to be expunged from this house.
Place done be cursed. Burn it all down.
Not while we're inside of it.
Okay. Were you wanting to cast something on it?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's a mimic. I'll just firebolt it.
Okay.
Close.
All right. Roll damage.
Kablooey.
I don't know if it takes on.
Nice. Oh, that was a good roll.
Yeah.
All right. That mimic is looking pretty bad. Melise, would you like to take another swing at it?
Sure. He's flanked now, right?
Yeah, it's not even just flanked. It's getting curb stomped by. Yeah, what's happening in that gift there is happening. I was waiting to say it was getting gangbanged, but I realized that's not the term I was looking for.
No.
I mean, it depends on what this mimic decides to turn into, right?
Oh god, I'm up there close. No.
Oh, Jesus. A 1 and an 11. Okay, 11's not bad. Plus my 6. Roll damage. Yeah, it's not bad. 9. Plus my 3. 12. And then... Can I get a DC 14? Unclear. DC 14 wisdom save, please.
Okay.
Did you toll the dead? Am. No, I'm not. Is it for me?
Okay. Bork, would you like to make another attack on
Would I
Oh,
like to
damn
make
it.
another attack? Oh. Yes. Yes, I would. I get advantage. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Oh Jesus, I'm not gonna make
Oh,
you roll
Jesus.
damage. Just fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Damn, Bork's on fire tonight.
Yeah, I would.
Ouch! Oh my God, you nearly double You maxed it. You double damaged out.
Yeah.
I would like to do the
You did double
the
max
King
damage
Kong
right there, pretty much. You're
T-Rex
1
thing,
point off.
where
Holy shit!
the chest, the maw of the coffin reaches for Malice, and I grab it by its top and bottom jaw, and I let out a mighty roar as I rip its jaw open and apart, and it falls lifeless to the floor. I said, "Don't touch
You
my,
know, that's how my barbarian killed something last week.
don't touch my friend."
You neck attacked it.
we got attacked by evil clowns in space, and I put my talons in one's mouth and ripped its head open.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so,
then I will
Good
pat
kill.
Malice on the shoulder like nothing ever happened, and I will continue searching for.
You did like 41 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Nice. That was stupendous. D is going to tip his very large, oversized hat to you, and say that was a hell of a kill. Kill of the week.
Does that creature bleed? The mimic?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would like to take some of its blood and then smear the other side of my face that's opposite of the ash from the vampire as a
Take acid damage.
war thing. No, I'll take it. Absolutely, I'll take it.
Yeah, actually,
That's fine.
you know what?
Give it to
You're
me.
gonna take one beat, just a little bit.
Yep.
Just a little zappy zap.
You won't even feel it because you're raging.
Chicks dig scars.
Rage, you're pissed off.
Yeah.
You're gonna take one.
Chicks dig scars.
I
I'll
think-
take a damage.
Bubbles for that one, dude.
Little scratchy scratch. Okay. So far there's 13 coffins. You have found 4 empty ones and a mimic. There are
All good
8
with
coffins.
checking them.
What'd you say?
Release is all good with checking them.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I mean,
stab.
you don't
him.
have to open them all. This is y'all decide what to do here. You can, yeah. You can keep opening them. You can decide to leave them alone. You can check for vampires.
I
I
think
think
at this point in time, we're just gonna maybe tap on the coffins to see if there's anything inside.
Oh, not if Bork has
No.
anything to say about it. We're checking all these. We're checking all these, baby. I don't care if we
The way that I
gotta
look at it
knock
is
them
that,
over.
like-
We gotta. I'd say instead of just opening coffins,
them.
I'd say we fucking just fucking shove them,
Okay.
knock them over.
Yeah, all right. If you want to continue opening them, I'm not opposed to it. Let's do it.
I mean, I could just use my divine sense and see if there's any undead. Well, I guess it wouldn't work because they're
No,
covered.
they're not undead. No, let's check them all.
Well, that's a stupid thing. You think I'd be able to sense them? a
Yeah,
coffin.
you'd sense them being in the coffins inside.
Well-
That's true. You'd probably know if they were in there.
They're behind full cover.
Yeah, they are behind full cover.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Let's check them all. Let's check them all.
Who wants to open coffin number 6?
Me.
Okay.
Let's see what's behind door number 6.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Strength check.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not doing stretch. I'm attacking these. I am knocking them
Oh,
over.
he's breaking them open now.
Yep.
Oh,
He's just
if
breaking
you want
them
to do
now.
that, I just need to look something up real
Bonus
quick.
attack roll.
Unarmed strike.
What is the AC and hit points of a casket?
Yeah, because they're actually there. That is a list that exists.
I know.
Makes sense. It'd be hard to destroy a casket. You'd have to deal some damage to it.
Well, actually, I'm just going with I was just gonna go hit miss,
Yeah.
and the AC of wood is 15.
I think
Yeah,
I think I
smashed
hit it.
some wood there.
All right. So Bork punches the coffin open. It is empty.
This one's clear.
And who would like to step right up to?
There was
coffin
nothing
number-
in that coffin. Would you like to trade in your nothing for what's behind door number 7?
No, I want to go to a tavern and get drunk. We are in need of a long rest.
Yes. Let's open the rest of them up, and then we'll hang out and take a long rest. They have food here. They have a quarters. We're in shelter. Maybe we just camp out here after tonight, after we verify that it's clear of vampires.
Oh, in this building.
In the building, yeah, why not?
I want wenches. I want
Oh, you want wenches?
I want
you
ale.
Want wenches and ale. Okay.
I
that's
want
fair
song and
He wants to
spirits.
party.
He wants to party. All right,
I
let's
want
go.
I want smoke and karaoke.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Who
Let's
wants to
finish
check
up
off
and raise
number
them.
7?
You may stay here, D, if you like.
He's like, I'm gonna turn up.
Yeah. Now D is just gonna make sure that this building is cleared of any vampires. That's all.
Okay.
Lewin's
So what,
a-
do we need another strength check out of somebody? I'll go for one. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Roll for strength. There we go. Bam. Open that shit.
Oh, Diana.
Next coffin opened. Is clear.
Nice.
Next.
Yeah, we're feeling more confident now that we've opened so many that there aren't any in there. I think D is not going to be so paranoid about the stakes and everything. He's just going to start flinging open coffins.
Okay. All right. So yeah, do you want to go for number 8?
Yep. Again, he's
I'm
going to
just
start throwing them
ready.
open now. Everybody
Lewin's
start
been
throwing them
ready
open.
to attack in case something comes out, or is a mimic or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's
So as you go to number 8, it is clear.
All right.
On to number 9.
How many do we have? 13?
Yep.
All right.
You got 5 left.
You open another one. Let's go for it. Yeah. On roll.
Okay.
He's on a roll
Lewin-
here right now.
Okay, so Lewin and D, you're doing this together, right?
Yep. Go for it. Open a couple,
Alright.
dude.
As you open coffin number 9, just a second here. This jumps out and lunges at your face.
Woo. All right.
It is a ghoul.
Okay.
It's gonna try to bite and claw you.
All right.
Can I use that ready to action?
Yeah, sure, actually.
Go for it. Get him.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Get him. Get him. Get.
17.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Well, whatever. You got
Alright.
a good. You got out of there right away. Just like.
As that jumps out, you do stab the ghoul with your spear.
Silver tipped, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take one more. Boop, 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 boop,
Oh,
boop,
nice.
boop, boop. Okay. So D, it is going to come after you. He has got ragged, jagged claws and razor-sharp teeth, driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. First, he is going to try to bite you. I only meant to roll that once. And he's going to try to claw you, and he rolls like absolute shit. So, go ahead and attack.
All right. I'm just getting a call here. Has it been 10 minutes since we were upstairs? I guess.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. All right. So that's off. All right. Well, missed anyways. All right. I'm gonna hit back at this motherfucker. Asshole. You can't get me. All right.
It doesn't seem particularly strong, and is just trying to eat your face.
All right.
Roll damage.
All right. There's 10.
Okay.
Is this
He
a full
is,
turn or is this just a
yeah, go
quick
ahead.
action?
He's
Okay.
past bloody. He is not looking good.
Alright. I'm gonna stab him again. Look at that, same thing.
All right. How do you want to do it?
I think what I'm gonna do is when he reaches out and tries to get me, I'm going to slam the coffin really hard on his head and just crush his head.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 coffins have been opened. There are 3 left. Who would like to open a coffin?
open another.
Okay.
I would like to stand behind Theodore as he opens this, just in case something comes out. Worry not, my friend. And I place a hand on his shoulder. I have your back.
All right, Theodore. You tentatively, but you do find the strength. You reach in, and with more strength than anyone expected, you fling the coffin open, and it is empty.
I stab the empty coffin.
Nice.
You
Okay,
brought the nice-
For good measure.
On there, Mark.
There's 2 coffins left.
I mean, I'll keep the nerd rage going. I'll do another.
Okay.
Nice.
Same thing.
Go for it. New roller. New roller.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh, hot roller.
That one is empty as
Oh
well.
no.
I would like
That's
to
a couple in a
stab
row. I
that
might
coffin
bet
as well.
Don't pass on this one.
All right. Last one.
So we're all just standing around this one.
Do it, Theodore. Let us have it.
Ready in action.
All right.
Yeah,
you fling
close.
it open, and that one is empty.
Stab
Clear the
that coffin.
room.
We are now safe.
Theodore, you have never been braver before in my life.
I'm so proud of you, buddy.
You are growing, and it's great to see that. And I embrace you as a brother.
I like give you a very awkward half hug in response, but like I'm too constricted by your own place to move it. But at least I did it.
Come, let us drink and be merry.
First, I think we should leave this vile place.
Come, let us drink and be merry. And I grab him by the collar and I drag him outside.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. So you are leaving the coffin maker's shop.
The first one is on me.
Let's go.
Have 30 pieces of silver and the bones of Saint Andrel.
Oh, we need to at least take those back to the church, right? Are we gonna party with these bones? Are we gonna reassemble?
Yeah,
Are we gonna
should
reassemble
we-
his bones
We'll
into a
drop them,
skeleton
let's drop them
with
at the
water?
church on the way back
Yeah.
to the bar.
Yeah, we can make a trip along the way.
Gonna make a quick trip over to there.
Just throw them in the garbage
Well,
bag,
yeah,
toss them over the
party
fence,
smart.
and say, "Here you go."
There you go.
Okay.
How much
Like
silver?
it's to protect the
no,
town.
there's
So
how
they
many of
be in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 silver. Put that up at 5. Right, 6 silver.
It's like we can just party with the bones of Saint.
No, we should return them. We should return.
I'm picturing you guys doing like a weekend at Bernie's.
Yes, exactly. Except these just totally these old ancient bones.
them.
I'm gonna seek out the grave digger as well when we're there.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. You return to the Church of the Morning Lord, St. Andrew's Church. Father Lucian Petrovich greets you. What would you like to do?
Gonna hand him the bones.
Present him the bones with.
Yeah,
He opens up
that sounds better.
He opens up the bag. He looks absolutely shocked and where did you find them?
Coffin maker had him. Not sure how he got him though, but wouldn't say.
Ooh, you're gonna cover for the gravedigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover for
Cool.
the grave digger.
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of, turns his eyes upward. You can praises the Morning Lord. He thanks you. And he thanks your deity, Kelimvor. And
Praise the Death Lord.
yes, praise the Death Lord. And
Well, he's about natural death and preserving.
Right.
You know.
Yin and yang. Sure.
yeah.
He's not to kill people. He's just about the sanctity of death.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, death and life are, at least the way I personally believe, death and life are one big circle.
He's not evil.
Yep.
He's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're yin and yang.
I'm evil, but that's only because I'm a drow.
Okay. So, you return the bones. Then, after that, Father Lucian Petrovich turns to leave to place them back in the crypt. Bork, you have your hand up.
Yes, I would like to ask the father, this gravedigger, do you know him well? Do you know this place well?
Let's see here.
I don't think the gravedigger's bad.
It's been hard to get to know him. He keeps quiet.
Not necessarily him. I'm more interested in his business. Is it, any chance been more popular lately? More people been coming in and out of the place?
Not that I've noticed, no.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Melise, what you got?
I want to find the gravedigger.
Okay. Not gonna make you roll for that. He works there, and it's a small building. You head out to the graveyard, and
Both you guys in the same hole?
no, he's digging a different one now.
We weren't gone overnight. I mean, we were gone for what, like a couple hours?
He's a good worker. He can finish one and start another.
How many people are dead?
I don't know.
Last is Barovia.
Oh, you know what? I forgot that you only dig a grave when someone dies. It's not like you dig them in advance to have a stop.
No, you don't do that.
He's just practice, I guess.
I really pictured him digging like an assembly line of graves. You guys, I completely forgot that you don't.
You don't pre-dig graves? Looks a little ominous when you're
Unless we assume
when you
people
have
are
the
dying
funeral
all the time,
and there's a
maybe they
row of
are, right?
graves open next to you.
Wait, no, let's put this into context. If this is a miserable place where everybody's starving and probably
It's very possible.
dying,
Yeah,
then the chances are, yes, he's probably digging graves every day.
it would be
It
very.
probably
Yeah,
is true.
No,
that
you
is a
guys,
very
I
good point.
completely forgot until this. I forgot until this moment, and this is the second time I've run Curse of Strahd. I seriously assumed that like he had like rows upon rows of open graves.
No,
out
that
there.
makes sense for especially
Yeah.
what
I
we
think
found.
That the vibe they're trying to set, though, is that yes, people are
Yeah.
dying all the time.
Yeah. So
And-
yeah, maybe he's on to the next grave.
Yep. Maybe he's just digging. Maybe he's got to bury like 3 people today.
All right. Melise. Sorry, will I have a meltdown because I forgot how cemeteries and graveyards work. You
Some
have your
people
hand
find their
up.
plots years ahead of time.
So since he is an ally of mine, since I am he's the
Yeah, your
grave cleric.
subclass, your deity. Yeah.
Yes. I would like to ask him if he has any other plans of stealing things. And I'm going to use intimidation as I say it, with guidance, because I just don't trust my rolls. Jesus Christ. I hope this is a good one. Hey, 14.
And you're rolling intimidation.
Yeah, as I'm saying this, as I'm asking him if he has any other
Okay.
things, plans of stealing, or any other. Yeah. Basically using my death cleric, or my grave cleric, drow freakiness on him.
He just shrugs at you and goes back to what he was doing.
Okay, that's
Because
gonna
I
make
rolled a
things
wisdom against that and I got a 19.
It's gonna make things a little bit different now. I'm gonna So I'm gonna cast command, and I need a DC 14 wisdom. Son of a fucking bitch! He's also an ally. Does everybody get a disadvantage?
I don't know where these rolls are coming from. He's a commoner.
I'm gonna cast it again. Can I upcast that? Hold on.
So you say you're gonna cast it again, and Bork putting his hand up happened at the
Thank
same
you,
time.
randomness gods.
Yeah, I'm casting it again.
Okay.
Watch it be the same fucking roll or higher. I'm rolling shit tonight. Thank God.
Okay,
There you
this one
go.
I had to run out. Okay.
And
I'll
yeah,
have
because I
you
cast
get
that
some
at a
fast.
higher level. Well, no, yes, I didn't cast it at a higher level because it's just gonna affect an additional person, which I don't need to do.
Okay. So you give him your command, and then I'll get to Bork.
Answer me.
Did he have any
Command.
plans to steal anything else? And the command is answer me.
Yeah, because you shrugged off my question.
Okay. So he just turns around, looks at you, and just says, "No," and goes back to what he was doing.
Well, I was gonna help you and give you some gold, but you're being such a dick. I'm gonna take a couple copper pieces, 3 copper pieces, and chuck it in the gravy he's digging and walk away.
Okay. Bork,
Ooh.
what
I was gonna give him like 50 gold, but he's being a dick, so that ain't happening.
Bork, what would you like to do?
It's funny you actually say that because I was gonna go up to him and tell him that I know that life is hard sometimes, and here's some money to help ease the burden, and I'm gonna give him 10 gold.
And he's like an ally of mine, which is kind of fucked up that that's how he's treating me.
For D feels like he needs to face his judgment
like, I
before
know-
he has any fortune.
But
goes his
I'm
way.
gonna tap D. I'm gonna say have at it as I walk by him.
Like, I know you have to do what you have to do sometimes to provide for you and your family. So here's some help to help ease the burden, and I give him 10 gold.
Okay. Oh, Lewin, he is
That's
the
metal.
gravedigger. He's the gravedigger who works at the church. Dee was able to get the information out of him last time that he was the one who stole the bones of Saint Andrel to bring them to the coffin maker.
But he did it because his family was starving and he really didn't have any other choice. He just wanted
Really
the
wish I
money.
had heat metal right now.
So, and D basically said, "I understand why you did it, but you should face your judgment, and that'll happen, and it won't be me that delivers it." And then walks away from him. So D is not going to talk to him ever again.
All right. He just goes back to shoveling.
Yeah.
May I ask how he reacts after I give him the money?
Oh, sorry about that.
Shrugs.
He looks you up and down, looks a little confused as to who you are or why you might be doing this.
May I roll a skill check, please, while he looks at this?
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh God, my charisma's so bad. I would like to roll a performance check, even though it's horrible, to reassure him that I am genuine in my wish that he gets better. Oh God. All right, not too bad.
Kind of stops what he's doing for a second, nods, very quietly kind of mumbles a thank you, and gets back to his work.
Okay. To the tavern we go.
Okay. You head back to the Blue Water Inn.
And we say the town is safe. We restored the bones, or we don't say anything, right? Because they shouldn't know that anything
Yeah,
happened.
they don't know about the.
They never knew anything
They
happened.
just know it's
so
a
yeah.
holy place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna actually smile quietly and say we saved this town and they don't even know
Yeah.
it. Smile quietly into your drink.
Yeah, you hit the tavern to party. Is there anything in particular anyone would like to do there?
I would like to attempt to build rapport with the more common folk of the town by
Okay.
doing the arm wrestling thing again, and I am attempting to find more information about the funeral. I'm very interested to know who is moving these crates.
Okay.
You want to know about things like large freight moving in and out of the town?
Yeah.
Sure.
And D wants to find out more about Ravenloft and maybe if there's like a way to get to Ravenloft, or if there are teleportation circles, anything like that. I think he's gonna try to just listen to rumors, I guess.
Okay.
Listen for rumors.
All right. So Bork, you hear that there was a man who was spotted at the coffin maker's shop, and he wasn't anybody really recognized, but you could tell he wasn't from that village. He was a nobleman, very well dressed, and they have heard his name is Vasily von Holt.
Was he dressed in a manner like? Can they describe how he was dressed that I would possibly recognize him in a crowd if I looked?
In a crowd in that area, yes, you would.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Silly von Holtz.
Just a minute.
Yeah, I guess D would listen for rumors of the supernatural.
Yes. I'm
A
just
-1
grabbing your-
performance. Ouch, Bork.
It's a
My
charisma 8.
Charisma 8.
I have a bad charisma.
You are charisma 8?
I actually am. I have 8 on my charisma.
Sorry, I've got an answer for you, and I'm making sure I get it right. None of the locals know anything of teleportation, but just a second here. They had seen purple flashes of light emanating from the attic of the burgomaster's mansion. And there had been rumors that someone was attempting teleportation to Ravenloft.
Okay. So that's like the closest anyone's gotten.
Can I look at? Oh yeah, that's separate. I'm gonna look at the Tome of Strahd and investigate that because I haven't looked at that yet.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, maybe we should read up on that.
Just sitting. I want to take it out and I want to look at it and see what it is. It says.
So you're gonna sit
it says-
in a booth and read a book.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm loving the contrast in the party here because you're both gaining information in the ways that your character would. You're opening up the book, and meanwhile, like, Orc is partying it up, trying to get people to tell him things, and D is sneaking around for whispers.
Yeah.
All ways of gathering information.
Yep. It's nice diverse approach. I like it.
So,
Hi, Violet.
So the Tome of Strahd is a book written by Strahd von Zarovich about how he came to his fate. Let's see here. Probably this will take a minute. The last part I'm going to do tonight is I will paste this as well, but I'm going to read to you from the Tome of Strahd. I am the ancient, I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior, I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god, but the war years and the killing years tore down my soul as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia, and took power over the people in the name of a just God, but with none of God's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergier. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty who was perfection, joy, and treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth, I loved her for her joy, but she spurned me. Old One was my name to her, elder and brother also. Her heart went to Sergier. They were betrothed. The debt was set. The date was set. With words, she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name, death. It was the death of the aged that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death. My death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergier, my brother. My pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger swelled within me. She finally had to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I fear the most, but little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me,
No.
though it holds me from movement. But the sword, the cursed sword that Sergier brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear it and I hate it as much as the sun. I have often hunted for Tatiana. I have even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes. She taunts me. What will it take to bend her to love me? I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the stones of this hollow castle of despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs that none may disturb me.
Huh. So, what
Shit.
sword is he talking about? Do we know?
The Sun Sword. The Sun Sword. We've heard
Do we
about
have
the Sun
that?
Sword already. No, we have to go find it, which we think is in the crypts under Ravenloft, which means that when we go to Ravenloft, we shouldn't go up, we should go down. We need to go
Well,
down.
down is where he's gonna be. So
Yes. But I think our understanding is that the sword
he
is
would not
also
be
in
with the
crypt.
sword.
No, I mean, he'd probably be far from it, and he'd probably
Yeah,
be well
so-
protected.
Yeah, so
It's
let's
there.
try it. If it's up, yeah.
Well, it's in his brother's crypt, I'm assuming, right? The Sun Sword is probably in his brother's tomb, not,
It wouldn't be anywhere near him.
Yeah, it
So
would be in his
if he's
brother's
in the
tomb,
tomb,
because that
then
was
this
his
sword
brother.
wouldn't be
His
in the
brother
tomb.
was the one that brought it, right? It's going to be in his brother's tomb.
If he's near the tomb, then no, it would not be. It wouldn't be at Ravenloft. It sounds like.
So,
I think our understanding is that it is from the Taraka card reading.
Do we
That
know where
is-
it's at?
You got it in your Taraka card reading, so you don't know an exact answer.
But I think we talked to somebody about it or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
we talked to somebody about where it's located, where they think it's located. Maybe it was probably like a Vistani or something like that.
So, just a second while I pull, because I...
Was it Vistani or is it Van Helsing?
You heard about it
Van Richten.
from, at the very beginning. You
This
got
time
a Taraka card reading from. Oh, what is that bitch's name? Oh my god. Vistani. It starts with an M.
Anyway.
I can't remember.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
Vistani.
But I remember we got them first.
Madam
Yeah.
Eva.
So, just a second. Let me read the full card.
Wasn't there something with like a hilt or something, like a dagger blade or something too?
That you found out from, I wanted to call him Van Helsing. Van Richten. Because, yeah, he was able to tell you about it, but he did not know the location. Madam Eva, that's the name of the Taraka reader.
Madam Eva.
And... just a second. The card you drew was the Evoker, and the answer to that... Is it? Oh, Evoker, there you go. You drew the 6 stars for Evoker, and the answer to that is, it's a card that represents magical or supernatural power that can't be controlled, or magic for destructive ends. Just a second, and let me get exactly what she told you. And that'll cap it off for tonight. Just a moment. Dun, 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 dun. Give me the track card list. There we go. I have it. There it is.
Where did we get the book that she
The
It
Temple
was in the
Strahd.
dream sequence.
Yeah, Melissa
The one
dreamed
shot.
into existence.
It was in that one shot.
Mhm.
We attained a book in a one shot along with some healing potions and yet another giant potion. We have a fire giant potion and a what was the other one? Another type of giant potion, hill giant or something. So now we have a couple giant potions at the time that we need to do the big bad battle. We can make some of our people like giant strength.
Just
Got a
seems
couple of
weird
And-
writing out all their weaknesses in one book.
You know that the
Needs his
Sun Sword,
diary.
the Sun Sword is hidden in a crypt.
In a crypt. So my assumption is the crypt is, since it's associated with Sergei, it's in Sergei's crypt. That's my guess.
I would agree with that. We need to find the Sergei's crypt.
So if Sergei's crypt is at Ravenloft because he was a Strahd, then we should.
I guess we could ask the towns,
Oh,
the bar people, like if they know where
found
Sergei
the
is.
exact answer you would have gotten. Search for the crypt of a wizard ordinaire. His staff is the key.
Oh, we do have a staff. We do have that staff.
It's not a wizard's staff.
So,
let's focus on that next week.
That's where I will end it tonight. All of you level up because you have restored the bones of Saint Andrel.
Woo!
Oh, baby.
Now I gotta figure out if I want
Nice.
to take a paladin or
Let's
a
see,
cleeric
what is-
level up.
I'm gonna get another attack.
Oh,
I think D gets some
baby.
stuff here.
I will decide this later. Good night, everybody.
See you guys. Have a great
Bye.
night. Alright. Well, that is going to end it for me tonight. Really looking forward to next week, and I'm going to see if I'm going to take. I can't remember if I'm going to take another level in Barbarian or if I'm going to take a level in Monk. I gotta see what I do. Yeah, thank you for this good stream, buddy. Despite the technical issues that I feel were not in my control, I think Twitch was being a little stupid today, from what I heard. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta see what I get at Barbarian and Monk, because I have a certain end goal that I want to get to as far as my character creation. So I'm not sure what advantages I have or where I'm going to get them. So I think I may take another level in Monk so I can get a bonus. I get 2 attacks. So yeah, I'll be on again Thursday, and I think Thursday I may not be playing my normal first playthrough of Golden Sun 2. I might be playing another RPG like this. I got asked to play it at my old work, and we'll kind of see how things go. So it's more Pathfinder like than it is Dungeons and Dragons, so it's a little more technical. Other than that, I don't know if there's anyone out there I want to raid. There's always someone I want to raid. I don't care if it's just one person. We're gonna raid. Oh, we are gonna raid. Jukebox. Who the fuck are we gonna raid? We're gonna raid Tolsmar because he gave me some bits and he was first, so I'm gonna give him a raid. We're gonna raid Tolsmar. Alright guys, if you could wouldn't mind staying around and just saying hi, and if it's if you wouldn't mind hitting that follow button when we get there, because a follow is free, and this is a good guy. He hangs out on my channel sometimes, so thank you, Bach, and I'm looking forward to our game here in a couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Alright guys, see ya. May luck be with you.